This video is designed to give you a better understanding of how to resolve a ticket issued in Hennepin County. A ticket is also known as a citation. Each ticket has its own number. You'll find that here.
Other information you will find is the city where you got the ticket, the offense description, and the ordinance or statute number. The fine amount for a ticket issued in Hennepin County is not listed on the ticket, but can be found on the court's website at www.mncourts.gov/Hennepin. On the right side of the page, under the I Need section, click on Pay a Ticket or Fine Issued in Hennepin. Next, click on the tab for Fine Amounts. If you are unable to find your fine amount, you can call Hennepin Criminal Traffic Court at 612-348-2040 or click on the chat button. If you have questions about your ticket, such as how to contact the court or how to pay your fine, some of the answers can be found on the ticket. If you want to know what your options are, be sure to ask right away by calling or coming to the courthouse. Courthouse locations and addresses may be found on the court's website at www.mncourts.gov/Hennepin. It is helpful to bring your ticket with you. Do not ignore your ticket. If your ticket was issued in Hennepin County and does not require a court appearance, you may choose to talk to a hearing officer to try to resolve it. Most tickets can be resolved. For further information, click the Meet with a Hearing Officer link on the top right under Quick Links. If you are unable to settle your ticket after meeting with a hearing officer, you may ask to schedule your ticket for court. You can always choose to plead guilty and pay the fine at any time, online on the website, by mail, or by calling the statewide court payment center at 800-657-3611. If you choose to pay your ticket and not see a hearing officer, you are pleading guilty to the offense or offenses. This could result in a conviction and may go on your driving record. Contact the Minnesota Department of Public Safety with questions on how this might affect your privilege to drive. If your ticket requires a court appearance, you will be assigned a court date. This date will be printed on a notice to appear for court mailed to you by court administration. You should refer to your notice to appear for the court location of your scheduled hearing. If you fail to appear for your scheduled court hearing, a warrant for your arrest could be issued or you could be convicted by default. Ignoring your ticket will not make it go away. Remember, if you do nothing with your ticket, some or all of the following could happen. You could be automatically convicted. Your driver's license could be suspended. If your fine is in collections, you can no longer pay your ticket at the courthouse. If you need more time to pay your ticket, contact court administration to see if you meet the guidelines for an extension. It is helpful to have your ticket number available when contacting the court. Did you know that you can get a parking ticket in front of your own house? Check with your city for parking restrictions in your area. Parking tickets do not go on your driving record. Tickets for certain moving violations can go on your driving record. Not every parking meter is free with a disability parking permit. Be sure to read the meter. If you get a ticket for not having your driver's license in your possession, all you have to do is bring your driver's license to the courthouse. If correct proof is shown, a traffic court clerk may be able to close the ticket.
You can get a ticket even if the car you're driving is not yours. In Minnesota, every driver must carry proof of insurance in the vehicle as well as know the laws of the road. If you get a ticket for no proof of insurance, you may fax your proof of insurance to the Minnesota Court Payment Center at 320-231-6507 or bring it to the courthouse. If correct proof of insurance is shown, the clerk may be able to close your ticket.
The court does not have access to insurance records. You must bring proper proof of insurance when you come to the courthouse, or courthouse staff will not be able to help you. If you received a ticket for expired tabs, buying tabs and putting them on your car does not make the ticket go away. You still need to handle the ticket. Remember, if you pay a fine, you are admitting that you're guilty. If you feel you are not guilty, explore your options before paying a ticket. The court is separate from the Minnesota Department of Public Safety. After paying a fine, you may need to check with the Minnesota Department of Public Safety to see if there are any additional fees to pay before your driving status is reinstated. You are responsible to know the current status of your license. A receipt for payment of a fine may not be sufficient proof if you are pulled over in the future.
If your fine has gone to collections, the court can no longer take your payment. You must contact the Minnesota Department of Revenue to discuss payment options. If you do nothing with your ticket, it does not go away. Do not ignore your ticket.